it isn't ice veins. Hi there.
I'll have your head! Lucky hit! You'll pay for that! Victory!
Fight the entire legion myself. They dare show their face. I remember you. You were with us at Helgen and White. Good to hear. I need this to go. You know, do the men you've killed haunt you? Mine too. That's what I keep. But never mind all that. We found a cave. I need you to sneak in there. We'll stand guard. Should be fun. You should wait until nightfall before trying to sneak in. Imperials. Talos preserved.
Enough of this! You can't win this!
I'll make you pay! You're a disgrace to your own kind!
Kill you!
Just brat! Send Ulfric my regards. I've suffered worse during training.
Be careful.
To put you down! Let's teach these bastards to rest.
Last but not least.
Let's go.
Be careful.
Thanks. I thought I was going to rot in here. So, what's the plan? Oh, what happened? Happened? Hmm? Hmm? Oh.
Oh.
What happened? Well, keep your by the nut. Talos guide you. I'll fight the keep your we'll show faithful. Next Imperial I see is dead. Can't wait to kill another Imperial. Yes?
Yeah?
Need something? Legion soldiers gleam like fresh fallen snow and clank like a kitchen. They head this way, we'll know it. Let's do this already. I'm itching to kill something.
All right, hand over your valuables. I'm not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me. Safe travels.
Alpha! Door of mercy! You! For the glory of the Empire!
Very good. Get him! Kill him!
Call yourself a warrior?
What you want, huh? Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
What business
Best
do college
defense is a
mages
good
have in a
defense,
place like
am I right?
Sarval anyway? It's a place for waiting.
Something? For the Emperor! Oh, I yield! I yield!
Like this.
Belongs to the North.
Enough of this! Like the fight of a flea!
Just a scratch! Careful with that fire. Hey, watch it!
Legion soldiers gleam like fresh fallen snow and clank like a kitchen. If they head this way, we'll know it. I long to be out there with my brothers. Next Imperial I see is dead. We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to. Talos guide you.
Aldwin? We heard the dragon wren shout. I feared as much. We are not warriors. You misunderstand our authority. The Grey... I see. The dragon will... Paarthurnax has made the decision. Even the Greybeards must... So be it. We will see if they still remember us. Sky above, voice within.
We've driven the... It's about time they turned a... I have the great... I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this. Oh, even Tullius may be for... Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman.
Wait. I know you. Out with it. Generally posting information is need to... The daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmish... He sent out a party to scout. Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told. Trouble, Kins... Got to think... Huh? Need something?
What is it?
Make it quick. I get enough delays from politicians. The Greybeards. What do... Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as... They are getting to be a problem. But my job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no... you may have a point. It's getting difficult to... By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council.
Something to report?
For all the good it will do.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. And can you believe it? Both Ulfric, Stormcloak, and General Tullius have agreed to go.
What do you want, milk drinker? If the gods are merciful, I hope Vignar doesn't find them. He'll ask a king's ransom, I'm sure. Next time, deal with Avenici.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. Be well.
So, I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involved. Yes, but take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim. Why delay? Please, now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Hear, hear.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Ysmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that we would sit down with that. Thalmor bitch. I say she walks, or we walk. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
One moment.
Here we go.
I just want to make clear that the only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. I have no authority to negotiate a permanent settlement, unless Ulfric is ready to sue for peace and turn himself over to Imperial justice.
Master Arngir,
We're
are
here
you going to just
arrange
let
a
him
temporary
continue to...
truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. We consider even sitting down to talk with these rebels more than generous.
Enough posturing, Tullius. If you came to talk, let's get on with it.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? General Tullius, Jarl Ulfric, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Our terms are simple. Riften must be returned to Imperial control. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
Elisif, are you really going to be a party to this foolishness? Do you really think Ulfric will just turn Riften over because some Imperial general barked an order?
That's quite an opening demand, Tullius.
Ulfric, you can't be taking this demand seriously. We can hold Riften against anything the Empire can throw at it. Besides, Jarl Layla will never agree
We will
to...
do whatever I decide is in the best interests of Skyrim. Are we clear?
Yes, my lord.
Come on, Tullius. You can't seriously expect us to just hand over Riften at the negotiating table. You haven't been able to take it back yet. Why should we give it up now?
I am sure General Tullius does not expect something for nothing.
Of course not. What will you offer for Riften, Tullius? Some empty promises? Maybe some more Imperial bluster?
Enough, Galmar.
Jarl Ulfric, what would you want in return?
First, let me be clear. The Sons of Skyrim know from bitter experience that talking to the Empire is a waste of time. Or worse, Imperial promises are simply a way to lull you while they prepare a dagger for your back.
Aye, we haven't forgotten Markarth, Tullius.
But I accepted Dragonborn's invitation to this council, and I at least will negotiate in good faith. The council was your idea, huh? So tell us, what do you think Riften is worth? Yes, with Markarth in our hands, we'll be able to raid the Imperial supply lines out of Solitude. You heard what she said, Tullius. We've made you a fair offer. If you're really serious about this truce, you need to reconsider.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation to this council, despite your known association with the rebels. But it seems you have no intention of dealing fairly with me. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. You have no intention of coming to terms. You're here to blacken the Empire's name, and I won't be party to it. If you think you can hold Riften, you're as deluded as you've always been. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me, and I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty, and I would be recalled.
Sore's bones. Where will these demands end?
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for
This is
your
our
butchery
homeland,
at...
Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
You see what talking to them gets us.
Out with it, then.
We want Kralder removed as Jarl of Winterhold, and an Imperial candidate put in his place.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say? As I expected, you favor your friends. Come on, Ulfric. You have to give a little ground here. The dragons are a threat to us both.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
I'm listening.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Riften will be handed over to Imperial control, Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Empire will withdraw its troops from the Reach, allowing Ulfric's forces unhindered access to Markarth. Jarl Igmund will go into exile, with Thongvor Silverblood taking his place as Jarl of Markarth. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Now that the Empire has been driven from the Reach, we can put a stop to the raping of her silver mines. That silver belongs in Skyrim.
Legate with me. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Riften is a heavy price to pay for this truce, Dragonborn.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. He's a dragon. Not just any dragon, but the right hand of the Blades have been hunting him for centuries. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead. And I'm cross-referencing this by calling the dragon with... He's not I think it's very likely...
Jarl Vignar, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word.
Do the right thing. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with... Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. We can't afford to give Paarthurnax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
By Talos, that's an excellent question. I hope you haven't forgotten that little detail. We're counting on you to make this all worthwhile.
Yes? What is it? Justice can be harsh. Paarthurnax was the author of many. True, he turned traitor. Whether or not he has truly repented.
Do the right thing.
Goodbye, then.
When I return to Whiterun, I'll get my men ready to help trap this dragon.
Where the Greybeard read the terms was worth it.
Greybeards have arranged a truce between...
Divine... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you come to take a look. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
In honor of, as I promised, my men... Now that it's upon us, there is room. However, you help my people, as you were then. As I promised, my men know what to do. Make sure you do your part.
Vignar and I...
Putting my city
Splendid.
In your hands.
Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. Well, it could be... But yes, it's been a lot of work. Vignar... And we've done it. But remember, White... I'll be glad. And of course... Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Farewell, my lady.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours.
Good. Aving!
talk to the Jarl. You're as good as dead.
Here he comes.
Steady, steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
Jur, Zaproof!
Dovahkiin, here I am.
Jur, Zaproof! Jur, Zaproof!
You're getting pretty good at this dragon fighting business.
Hofuta Zuubonar. Insir Alduin. Renik Vaza. An apt phrase. Many of us have begun to. Among ourselves, of course. Mooney might. Once Lord Crow. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength. Devout. His door to Sovngarde is at Mindora Zuulost Ofan Hinlan. Now that serve you? Crosis. Only this. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while in prison. Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Free me, and I will carry you to Skaldafin.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh? You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him at your funeral? Someone else is going to have to help you get him back in there.
Opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interest of the advancement of knowledge.
This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Was nu? Dini dein Rufe Astral. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Zuk Brit Oth. I will. Amativ. Mubo Kotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Grifboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Look! Bakur! Jur? Zapru! Jur? Team!